We're back at CityWalk in Universal Studios Hollywood for the grand reopening of the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium bar.
Hanging with Digital Chocolate Bar, Kev Cage needs a life. Buffet with burners, squishy with bar, Kev Cage needs a life. Kev Cage needs a life, yeah.
What's up? It's Kev Cage. Good seeing ya. If you're new to the channel, you might not know my long-standing history with the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium sit-down bar. I'll link it below. I look below like there's anything there. The gist of it is, after not having a bar forever, they finally opened one, and it was great. And then just as soon as it opened, it closed again for a few months. And I heard on good authority that today, the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium bar will be coming back. We're about to go inside and check out to see if it's real. All right, here we go. It's the moment of truth. Good news is, it is opening today. Not so good news is, it's opening a little late at 4 p.m. and it's currently 2 p.m. So I got 2 hours to kind of, I don't know. I guess I could go in the park to kill some time, but God, it's so hot. Even being out here is unbearable. I gotta pick up my dog from stupid boarding, and I got a fantasy draft at 5 p.m. This is really incredibly inconvenient, but these are the sacrifices that I shall make to cover this momentous event that only I care about. I will say that I talked to a guy in there. He may have been the manager. He looked very official, but he confirmed that while this is a temporary reopening for Horror Nights, it will be shutting down. They're going to fix the plumbing or whatever situation they need to get this thing up and running, and that after that, it will be becoming a permanent feature, which is very exciting for people who have been sorely missing a good happy hour opportunity here on CityWalk. He was kind enough to give me a sneak peek at the menu, and the good news is it has not changed. That $9.95 chocolate coconut martini is still available, as well as a little chocolate pretzels thing, which I think was a great value at like $3. This is all very exciting, and I can't wait to share it with you in approximately 110 minutes. My phone's gonna run out of battery while I'm wasting time here counting how many revolutions the Bubba Grump shrimp sign makes in a minute. The answer is 6. It makes 6 complete revolutions in a minute. It takes 10 seconds for it to turn all the way around. What, is anybody, like, who is still watching this? This used to be the site of the absolutely delightful Karl Strauss, and now it's nothing. And again, this feels like such a wasted space for more fun things. It's also why having Toothsome have a good happy hour is so important, because this used to have the best one, and now it's gone. It's all very sad. I've managed to kill about 4-ish minutes, and really don't know what to do. Honestly, I already got the information. Like, I talked to the guy. It's the same menu, which I already showed in the last video, and it's closing again anyway, so it's not even like the official permanent opening. There's probably no reason for me to stay here, but I did tell the guy that I was coming back, so now I feel bad because he seemed really excited that I was excited, and I am excited, but it's the timing though is now I don't, what do I do now? I guess I could go look around Hot Topic. I haven't been in that store since I was like 15. See if it's any different now. Maybe they got some cool band t-shirts or something. All right, so Hot Topic seems largely unchanged from the last time I was there so long ago. I felt weird filming in there, so they have a Casper the Friendly Ghost Loungefly, which I thought was nice. And also Bluey stuff, which that I thought was a little weird, but sure. Did you know that Bubba Gump has Halloween Horror Nights merch? It's pretty fantastic. Time has slowed to an absolute crawl. Have over an hour left to go. It's hot. There's nothing really else to look at. Guess I'll catch some Pokemon. Maybe if I just stand outside of it and look sad, they'll let me in. That's a sure sign as any. I am not yet welcome. "30 minutes left. I can take some more B-roll. Oh my God, it's real. It's happening, we're so close. And I spy. With less than half an hour to go, I decided to just wait in the foyer until they let me in. And while I was there, no fewer than 5 separate groups of people walked in, looked around for a second, and walked out. I don't know if they're assuming the place is a ride or something from the gorgeous exterior, but that kind of bummed me out. Anyway, it was finally time to enter the bar. Adam greeted me with a hero's welcome as the first customer, and full disclosure, very kindly offered to buy my first drink. I was delighted to see that the bar has now completely taken over the old retail counter. I'm hoping this addition brings people in because it's really quite a lovely space that smells of chocolate with tons of seating. No shade thrown at the rest of CityWalk, but the ambiance here is truly a cut above. As I mentioned, the happy hour menu hasn't changed. You got some specialty cocktails, run-of-the-mill beer and wine, and some food. Those gnocchi bites are squarely in my wheelhouse, but I'll try those another day. Adam suggested the spiked root beer float, so I started with that. It was dangerously easy drinking. Then I got the chocolate-covered pretzels, some drizzled, some fully covered. Fun snack for $3. Then, not to look like a cheapskate since my first drink was comped, I got the candy punch. It was sweet and tart. Like me! The chocolate coconut martini I had last time was probably the most potent of all the drinks, but everything was pretty tasty today. That was an absolute hoot and holler. I am absolutely thrilled to bits that the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium bar is back, even if it's only for a little while, because I know in my heart that it will be back permanently soon. If you're heading to CityWalk for Halloween Horror Nights, I absolutely recommend stopping off at the Toothsome bar before you head in. The happy hour goes from 2 to 6, as you saw on the menu. They got some really nice, strong cocktails, some good food. You can't beat it. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you're lucky enough to be at the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium happy hour, you, my friend, are lucky enough. See you next time.